Hey, what's up, guys? So, today we're going to talk about one of the most exhausting examples of fatigue buffet restaurants. What should be a simple, enjoyable, all you can eat experience has turned into a nonstop display of chaos, entitlement, and zero self control in too many places. Ultimately, the lack of basic manners and respect for shared spaces is getting way out of control. Like this first clip here of this mother leaving a buffet restaurant with her kids, and watch what she does.
Now, growing up, my parents would always take us to buffets, especially on Sunday. That was our thing. Go to church, go to Golden Corral, go to a buffet. I remember going to buffets, and the people that I went with, they would have containers, like, Ziploc bags and containers to fill it with food, chicken, whatever we was taking. Nothing was getting left over. We was taking any food we didn't eat and also food from the buffet. Plates galore, okay? When I tell you they got their money worth, they got their money worth. So you know what? I thought inflation high, the kids always hungry. This mama is not wasting a thing. You feel me? Call it what you want, but around here we call it prepared. Hit the like, follow, and comment. Bye.
Okay, so imagine thinking that filming this and posting it on social media would be okay. These people have absolutely zero shape. Having said that, have you guys noticed recently businesses starting to use the phrase changing consumer habits? Because what do you think that all means? If everyone started acting like this woman in the video clip, packing up food when they're leaving the buffet, how do you think these buffets are going to respond? They're either going to close up shop or they're going to increase prices, which affects everyone in the community. And I already know a lot of people are just going to say this is a victimless, harmless crime of theft, but in actuality, this hurts the bottom lines of these businesses. And they're slowly starting to respond. You can already see that with McDonald's because they're now removing the soda stations away from the floor and placing them behind the counter because of too many people stealing. Anyways, moving on to this next clip here, I got to give a huge shout out to this sushi buffet restaurant in the Bronx, New York called Umi Sushi and Seafood. Now, this place dealt with so much theft that they installed a wall of shame. And I want you to take a look at this wall and tell me any sort of patterns or common denominators you can see.
Come on, Bronx. We gotta do better, man. Auntie, come on, Auntie. Was he in a wheelchair? Look, he double bagged it. Come on, she had the headset on. Look at her. Oh my God, that's how much it costs? Look, you knew they was stealing. He like, Ma, we on camera. I think they got us. Bruh.
This is wild.
Auntie. Were they on a date? More aunties. Even more aunties.
This is just wild.
Okay, honestly, this is pretty sad here that a local sushi restaurant has to go to these lengths to shame these customers here. Because how many different people did we see on that wall? You saw everything from paying customers who are packing up food and leaving to people out on the streets just walking into the sushi stand and walking out with food. This is the type of people we're dealing with. Anyways, moving on to this next clip here. See, I know at a buffet there are certain hot ticket items like lobster, crab legs, or shrimp. But when you're waiting for the staff to bring out the food, at least have some social decorum.
You know, black people,
Yo, scooping off your plate is crazy. And I'm pretty sure I also saw someone else grabbing crab legs with their bare hands off of someone else's plate. Yeah, I get it. Lobsters, crab legs, there's always going to be a long lineup, but just wait your turn and act civilly because there's absolutely no reason for this animalistic behavior. It's almost as if these people haven't been domesticated. Watching them go through this tray of crab legs, it's like watching a bunch of raccoons going through a trash can. So, moving on to the next clip here, it's of diners who are refusing to leave a buffet. So, they paid for the breakfast buffet and they want to stick around for the lunch and dinner. And the first part of the two clips, I'm not sure if this is considered child abuse because take a look at the size of this young kid.
Don't even look at the clock. We've been here since 7 this morning. And it's 7 at night now. 12 hours and counting, baby. If you putting fresh bacon out, what you expect us to do?
You can't be here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have to leave at some point.
I can't leave. Baby, I paid $30 for this food. I can't leave. I'm gonna eat and say all you can eat, and I'm gonna be here all day.
But it's a different price for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, ma'am, I don't care. You're gonna have to go find security or something to put me out because I'm gonna get my money's worth.
I'm gonna bring security.
Just go get security. I don't.
Society should really study the brains of these people. Like, do they actually believe they're getting a bang for their buck because they got a full day of meals for 15, $20? And you wonder why this particular group of women are so morbidly obese. And honestly, I feel sorry for that 12, 13-year-old kid because she's pushing close to 300 pounds, and that's no way for a child to live. And that mother, she's failing on all parental levels. Like, that is considered child abuse, in my opinion. So, this next clip I got here is of a woman at a buffet restaurant, and she's finished eating, but she's got a lot of food left over. So, she asked the restaurant for a to go container. And they wanted to charge her money. So, this was her response.
Okay, y'all. So tell me if I'm tripping. So I'm at this place. It's called Asia Seafood Buffet. It's on 80th and Cicero in Chicago. So I came here. So we got our little food or whatever. Y'all see the place. So I didn't finish my food. So I'm asking the lady like, can I get a to-go container? So she like, you got to pay for a to-go container, and the food that you got left, they gonna put it in a container, and they gonna weigh it, and then you got to pay another extra. And she said $30. So I paid $30 to sit here and eat in. Then I got to pay another $30 for a to-go container to take the food that I didn't finish with me. Like, is that a thing? Or I feel like if I paid for my food and I didn't eat it, I should be able to take it with me, not have to pay 2 times. Like, don't come in here and eat, y'all.
Okay, so here's another classic from Buffet Hall of Fame. This lady loads up on her plates, leaves a mountain of food uneaten, and gets bent out of shape when they charge her a couple bucks for a container. She already paid for the buffet, so in her mind, the restaurant should just hand over their property for free. Newsflash, buffets charge for what you eat there, not for you to clear out half their kitchen for later. Having said that, I don't really go to buffets much. I think the last time I was at one was maybe a decade ago. And one thing I did notice was that anytime they cleared my plate, if I had any food remaining left over, they would actually charge me for that. Even if I was going for second rounds or third rounds, whatever I left over on the table, they would charge me for it. Anyways, let's get into the next clip here. It's of a lobster buffet in Vegas, and there's this annoying streamer who's just fatiguing the entire restaurant. And obviously, this guy must be super annoying because A, he's a streamer, and B, he's black.
Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh well. Can I have more lobster or not?
You can have more lobster once you've completed these, sir.
I have to eat all this first. To be clear, the rules are that I have to finish a plate before I go back to the buffet.
For the lobsters, yes. We have a sign right over there.
It says one per plate.
Yes.
It doesn't say you have to eat the plate before you come back, though.
What was that?
I wasn't even talking to you. Who are you? Who are you? I wasn't talking to
Sir,
you.
will you just please?
The casino who be taking all y'all money has a problem with me taking some lobster, all you can eat. Stop playing with me. So I'm here at the Palms in Vegas trying to put y'all on to the good spots. You know what I'm saying? And the manager comes over to my table like, excuse me, are you going to eat all that? The rule said 1 piece per plate. So that's exactly what I was doing. I would get 1 piece, take it back to my table, and then go back and get another piece. Hey, listen, after all that, I ain't even going to hold y'all. That lobster was busting. The butter has some seasoning and only $80 too? This deal is definitely worth it. But the way that they treated me made me want to leave immediately.
You're not supposed to be back here. You're not supposed to be back here. You're not supposed to be back here, please.
So guys, if you made it this far into the video, do me a favor, leave a like, or possibly consider subscribing. Or if you want to further support this channel, you can join and become a channel member. Having said that, this guy's a complete jackass. Like, what is wrong with him? He actually threw out all that lobster. Like, this is gluttony, narcissism, and entitlement on full display here. Anyways, let's get on to the next clip here. So what would be a fatigue video without people actually going to the buffet stand and doing a taste test?
No, that's too hot. Too spicy. I don't think I want any of this.
Okay, great. Now you just gave everyone at that buffet herpes. See, this should be considered assault because we don't know what type of diseases this woman is carrying. And what type of low IQ is this to actually do a taste test at a buffet stand? Anyways, check out this next clip because it's even more egregious because this woman does this exact same thing, but with her dog.
Ma'am, please put your dog down.
You can't let him eat off the line like that.
Yeah, that's for everybody's fine.
Ma'am, seriously, that's not allowed here.
Okay, honestly, how brain dead do you have to be to bring a dog to a buffet and actually let him eat off a tray? I'm just kidding. This is obviously an AI generated video, as you could tell by the dog's toenail growing longer and longer. It appears that a lot of black people are growing very tired of these fatigue videos, so they started generating AI videos of white people doing the very same stupid shit that a lot of people in the community do. Anyways, let's get into the last couple clips here. So, what are we missing in this fatigue video? Obviously, a crash out.
No, man.
Honestly, I don't understand these people, the ones that actually get into fights at restaurants or crashing out, just creating havoc. Like, imagine spending good money at a restaurant with your family and you have to see something like this, like your kids too. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.